Hey there everyone. Hey there everyone. Hey there everyone. So I will use my low voice and I'm using my DJI microphone. I hope you're hearing me. I can see green something in my screen. So yeah, I know you can hear me clearly. So today I will just make a storytelling about what do you want? Okay, about my previous work and yeah, what is my previous work? So I previously worked since last year. No, not since last year. I just resigned last year as an accountant in an accounting firm here abroad, so away from the Philippines. And how I became an accountant, certified public accountant. I really don't know what accountant is, and I don't know what the work of an accountant. So after my graduation in high school, I don't know what course should I take. Maybe I have an option. I remember I have an option which is to get nursing because I really want to go abroad, and they said that it's easier to go abroad if you get nursing. But then the school which I wanted to go to is very far, like I need to take two public transportation to go there, and so I decided not to go. And then I have a best friend. Her name is Queenie. Hi, Queenie. So shout out to Queenie. She decided to take accountancy course. So me, as a very clingy beshi, I asked her what course are going to take, and then she told me accounting. And then because I'm always with Queenie when we were in high school, like you cannot separate us. Also during elementary, like in grade 4, we were together until we graduated, and then in high school we're still best friends, and so I don't want to be away from her. So I just decided to follow what course she will take. So she already enrolled, so she's part of a block section. Means they have a group, like she belonged to a group of students with the same schedules. Sorry. And for me, I was late because I really don't know what course should I take. So I was late in enrolling, and so when I went to the university where I enrolled, there were no remaining subjects, like all block sections were already full, and there are some subjects which I can take, but it's for not for freshmen, it's for fourth year student or fifth year student. And for me, oh my gosh, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't have a friend whose experience to accompany me, or at least teach me what subject should I take or whatever. And then so I just asked questions from the faculty members or from assistants in the university, and then they told me get this form and you can take subjects from those that were posted in that section. And so I just took the form and then took subjects, write it down in the form, and then when I went to one of the teacher who's assisting those who are enrolling university freshmen, Oh my gosh, he laughed at me. I know him. He's a good person. I know him until now, and we're friends in social media. He laughed at me because the subjects I took are subjects for fifth year accountancy student and not for freshmen. And so he laughed at me, and what he did is he just assisted me through his computer. It's like he find ways to look for subjects and that will fit to my schedule. And of course I don't have any choice but to say yes, okay, that's fine, even if the schedule is very early, like 7:30 a.m. And so it's like a risk because I am alone, even if I'm with the same school with my best friend Quinian, but we don't have the same schedule for the same subjects. But I really didn't think so much about it, as long as I will get subjects and enroll and go to university. So during my first semester, I was lost, like I don't know what I'm doing. And then we have a basic accounting subject, which I don't really understand. What is this? What accounting is? What is the work of an accountancy graduate soon? It's like zero idea, because in our high school we don't even touch on accounting discussion or whatever. So I don't have really an idea about accounting. And so we have a cutoff grade which is 85, and then I have this basic accounting in the first semester as a freshman, and without any knowledge of accounting I failed that 85 grade cutoff. But I still pursued to take this on the next semester, because they're saying that it's normal, you can repeat it again the next semester. So yeah, I failed that basic accounting subject, and then I went to the second semester and I passed, luckily with the flying colors. Even if I'm not into accounting, I just did my best to pass the exam and quizzes, because they need to screen accountancy student, because they want the school to have a high, how do you call that, they want the school to have a high passing rate and also to have a very competitive students. So I passed on the second semester, which is the next half of the year. And then it continues. Like, I took all the accounting subjects until fifth year. So there is a struggle because I really don't like it. There was a time, maybe on my second year already, it's like I wanted to resign. No, I wanted to shift to IT course. It's like I'm saying to myself, this is not really for me. Why am I studying this? Accountancy is not for me. I'm just forcing myself. And then I said to my mother, I don't want to continue accountancy. I wanted to shift to IT. And my mother is very supportive, because she said that, you know what's best for you, or what you want, whatever you want, just go. Then if you want to shift, then just shift. And then I'm again thinking, if I will shift, it's like I already wasted a lot of time and money for the tuition fee. So there's a lot of things I need to consider in my mind. And so what I did is just to motivate myself and do my best to study and compete with other students, because it's like not compete with other students, but just thrive on my own if I really want to graduate. So it's like, for me, it just became like a mandatory in my life to finish this which I started, even if I was not really motivated. But thanks to my friends, so I'm surrounded with friends who are very enthusiastic and very, they are motivate, at least they motivate me. We motivate each other because we're in the same boat. So yeah, I just think that, okay, I'll just need to finish what I started, and then soon it will be over. So there are a lot of times where I'm super negative, like I wanted to give up. It's like, this is not for me, I don't want it anymore, I can't understand what is this for. But then I don't know, I just watched some motivational video. I listened to I think Napoleon Hill. He has a good speech before, which was in the YouTube. Also, I think Andrew Carnegie, I'm not sure, but yeah, they're the one who motivates me at least. Sometimes you need to find someone to motivate you if you're down, and motivate yourself. And then I found something also to motivate me, which is like, I watch a lot of videos, and then I want to be, I'm not that intelligent. Yeah, I'm not that intelligent, so I search over the internet that how to become intelligent, how to become smart, and then I found some food which will make you intelligent, and I tried it, and then it's like, placebo effect, just to keep me going, because in accounting you need logic. It's not just a basic mathematics 1 plus 1, because even 1 plus 1 we use calculator for me. Because sometimes, for example, in the exam, 1 plus 1 equals 3, because the answer is 2, but my brain is adding 1. I'm not sure why. So one of my teacher advised us that always use calculator and write down what's in the calculator. Sometimes we are exhausted, because sometimes we're exhausted and it's like we're already confused. Our brain is confused, especially if we're not focused. What else? What am I talking about? Yeah, so that's it about accounting. But yeah, just motivate yourself, find ways to motivate yourself. If you're feeling down, it's normal. It's normal, because you're human, you have feelings, and it's part of it to feel low, feel unmotivated sometimes, but you need to get back up and open your shoulders and be confident, and you will do it. Just be positive. Like, somehow I also prayed that I hope I will pass the exam, I hope I will pass the exam, because in the accounting world, everyone around you is competitive, like they want to pass, so you will have the same behavior as well, like sorry, like you want to pass, I don't want to fail. It's like I'm shy. If I failed, I'm shy. What if I'm the only one who will fail? So I need to study hard. So we are always in the library as a student, as an accountancy student, and then you can see all your classmates in the library reading and reading, and it's a shame if I don't read, because sometimes I just go to the library and then talk and then we gossip about other people, our crushes, and so on. But sometimes we do this because we want to wake up ourselves, because it's so like exhausting during the night. We reviewed. For me, because I'm not that very brainy, um, I always want to make sure that I have the knowledge before going to school. Like I read in advance, at least. So even if I don't listen much to the teacher, at least I have an idea, and I read the book in advance and the topic in advance, and so it will make more the discussion interesting for me because I already know about the topic. So then if I go to school and I go to library, I'm very very what do you call that, sleepy. So to get rid of this sleepiness, I just go to my friends and gossip and talk and then take a nap in the library, because the library has a soothing music, like instrumental music, which sometimes make you just sleep. But anyways, it's enjoyable. Just enjoy your college life, because when you work you will miss it. Like you have your own freedom during college, you have your own time, and if you work, it's like it's limited because you need to work, you need to finish this, you have deadlines. Okay, so yeah, just find ways to motivate yourself and do your best. But my advice is that when you go to college and choose your course, make sure that the course you take is the course you really want it to be in the future, because it's so hard to work. For example, me, I work as an accountant, which I really don't like, and I struggle so much, and of course the people around you will also struggle, which is not good. So yeah, you will just get exhausted. Unlike if you really want this course and you want to be a doctor, so take medicine. Yeah, it is like expensive, but I think you just need to think positive and think that everything will be provided to you, whatever it is that you need, money. Just think positive and then it will manifest. The law of attraction, I believe in that. And then that's really very important. Do not take the course what your parents wanted you to take. If they want you to get engineering but you want to be a doctor, it's like, for me, no, it's like a waste of your university, waste of your time. Yes, you will pass because you're smart, but you don't like it. So when you go to work in the future, you will never enjoy it. Maybe you will get used to it, but it's not 100%. It's like you're half-hearted, and I think you will not be so successful as you are when you took the course which you really wanted. Yeah, I believe in that. So There are also what else should I talk? But for me, I really want medicine because I love science. And I also want to be an astronaut, which is very like impossible. Close enough is being a nurse. And then I will go to medicine. But it's okay if you don't know yet what you want, just ask for it. Like, ask from the universe, ask from the Lord, from your God, whatever it is that your heart wants. So just seek for guidance and you will get it. It will be answered. And then what else? Okay. So then I graduated with flying colors. So I graduated as an accountancy student, but it's an extended because I took basic accounting twice, which delayed me, and there are also semesters where I only have very few units, and so it causes me some delays. But so it should be 5 years and I took it for 6 years. And then I took the board exam once only with just a normal passing rate. I think the passing rate during the CPA examination is not very, very important if you're not a top notcher, like top 20. Because at the end of the day, you will just have the same position with those who have, for example, 85 average versus 80 average. So you don't need the excess 75 grade, which is I think the cutoff, unless you're a top notcher. But for top notcher, it will just be an advantage to you during the first year or second year, up to second year, or maybe in the future, because they know that you are smart, intelligent, you're a top notcher, so you have a competitive advantage. It's your advantage to be hired faster because they know that you are smart. And companies want to get you, and companies will compete to each other in getting you. So they will offer much higher salary. What else? How did I pass this even if I don't like accounting? So what I did is I did my best to review all books, all resources that are circulating around our group. Like every night I review, every morning. So when it comes to reviewing, it's so good to review during early morning. Like you sleep so good and then you wake up at 4 or 5 and then you review. It's like a fresh sponge. It's like if you squeeze the sponge so the water comes out, and then if you wake up so early in the morning and you review, it's so good. It's like all those how do you call it, all those information you're reading, it will stick into your mind and you can better understand what you're reading. Unlike if it's in the middle of the day, where you already have a lot of information in your mind, and then you're reading, it's like your mind is wandering everywhere. You're reading it but you're not understanding. But it depends on each person's, again, on each person's, how do you call that, active, or I forgot how you call that, but it really depends on the person's timing of review. Some person wants to some person are effective in the morning, some at night, some in the middle, some are effective in reviewing when they're in the noisy environment, some are in the silent environment. For me, I want a very hot, like I'm perspiring environment. That's why I always go to the attic. For example, I'm in the library, I go to the attic because it's hot there and I can review more if there's a hot environment. And also, there are times that I want noise and there are times I want silence. Silence, but in the morning, like fresh from bed. So I'm talking everything under the sun, but that is my experience during college. I can say that college is enjoyable. There are a lot of how do you call that? There are a lot of times when you feel down, especially if you are bombarded with a lot of things to do, like you have a thesis, you have a quiz for this subject and you didn't review yet, and then you will have a quiz on another accounting subject, you will report, you will have a report, you have a research, everything. So during my college life, I think I enjoyed because of my circle of friends. Like on the later part, I am with Regine, where I met during that college, and sometimes we just go to the pub and drink because we're so exhausted and we wanted just to unwind from stress. Because since I am not very smart, I need to review all the time and read books, highlight books. My books before, everything is highlighted with a green, orange, yellow, all colors of highlighters, because that's how it sticks to my brain. And if I'm having a quiz or exam, it's like I'm just reading my book because of the highlighters. It's like it's being highlighted in my test papers. And yes, there are a lot of occasions or family occasions where I did not attend because I was in my room reading, or in the library or in the coffee shop reading accounting subjects because I need to understand it. I'm not those fast learners who already know the logic, they don't need to read so much. So me, I need to thrive. I need to read. So it's not only accounting, there are also basic law, Philippine law, which we need to study. So it's part of an accounting course. So there are law subjects, where there are a lot of cases, where there are a lot of theories which we need to understand. So it's not just basic theory, it's in the box, but you still need to know the logic because there are a lot of exceptions, like general rule, exception to the exceptions. But it's so enjoyable because if you talk to other people who have the same knowledge, it's like you can talk so much about it and then discuss about it and argue about it, which is good. And what else? Sorry. Okay, so I work as an accountant after graduating. So after graduating, I work in Makati for 2 years. No, two years on first company, 3 years on the second company, still in Makati. And then I went here abroad and I worked for 3.5 years. Yes, 3.5 years. Oh, so I work so much. But honestly, I don't like accounting. I don't like it's like working because I need to work and that's what I finish. There was also a time when I was in Makati working and it's COVID. I decided to sell face masks. I enjoyed it so much. Like even if I don't sleep, like I sleep 5 a.m. because I'm packing all those things which which I'm selling online. I don't care even if I didn't have a sleep, and I have a lot of income from that online selling. Yes, and I enjoyed it so much. I walk so much and go to the supplier. I don't care even if it's very hot. I'm already the friend of the supplier, and I supply this designed face masks online. It's called Shopee, to all part of the Philippines. And there are also clients who wanted to resell. So what I need is to buy a lot of supplies from the supplier, but the supplier has limited resources because some of the design face masks are being distributed, being sold to the United States of America. So I just talked to the supplier and said that can I also get the size of Filipino so I can sell it here? And they said, oh yeah, that's a great idea. So then me and another reseller do this, but I think I have more because I use Shopee while she only used social media. And that's what I enjoyed so much until when I was scammed by one person in Makati. What's the name? I forgot the name. But I was scammed for like around 120k pesos only. It's like 2,000 euro. And then I got disappointed. For me during that time, it's a very big money. I really don't have the plan to go abroad. It's 0%. But when I was scammed with that amount, because that the money I used for that is the money I gained from selling online. I have a lot of efforts, and then that scammer just took it, and so I just decided to say yes to Ate Hazel, who offered me to if I want to work abroad. Thank you, Ate Hazel and Kuya. Huge. And then I just accepted it, and luckily I passed. Thank you also to Ati Ari. During the interview, it was one foreigner, one Filipino who interviewed me. And then, because I wanted to be confident, because I'm not confident in speaking English, and I drink one bottle of beer before the interview. And so I'm very energetic during the interview. And it's just one beer, so I'm not so much tipsy or whatever. It's not so obvious. It's just like it boosts my confidence somehow. And I passed, and luckily I'm here working. Thank you for all those who became my workmates. They're so good. It's good environment compared to the first year, because in the first year it's like just an extension of your university where you're all on the same boat with thousands of accountants. Okay, so here it's more, of course, you're paid more and lighter environment compared to the first one where you need to go to the client as an auditor. I really don't like it. I'm sorry. I really don't want. Maybe that's the price for getting the course which you don't even know, which you really don't like and have no idea with. You will really suffer. I never like it. I'm sorry. But it's a good idea. It's a good experience because it somehow built me as a person professionally. So I just resigned last year, which is a good choice, and I don't plan to be going back maybe in the next 10 years. Let's see. So right now I just wanted to build a family because I'm already 30 plus years old. So I need also to build a family. I don't want to see my child. I don't want to see my first child on my 40th, and they will look like my grandchildren. Okay, I think that's it for now. Storytelling under the sun about an accounting course which I do not like, and at least I survived, and it gave me this opportunity to go here and to travel to other countries. Thank you for those who supported me. Okay, next time again, guys. Bye.